classes, and then this young lady said, well, yeah, you're saying, Dr. Knox, it's great to be an optimist. Why? Because, it's just better, and, your level of self-esteem will rise, and blah, 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 blah. But what about realism? What about being realistic? What's the difference between being an optimist and being real? That was the question that was posed to me. Of course, I had to break it down. We don't have time on the show today for me to break it down. But there is a difference. And when she was talking about being real, she was talking about it from a pessimistic point of view. Because if you have a situation right here, this is a situation right here, you could say, well, I'm just a realist. I'm being real. This is, X, Y, and this is a lemon right here.
Right.
I'm being real. It's a lemon. It's sour. But that's a pessimistic viewpoint. But the optimist would say what? When life
gives you lemons, you make lemonade.
You make lemonade. You see
right.
the brighter side of every situation. Okay?
And the drug companies make billions of dollars every year on antidepressants. Because of people with negative thoughts.
That's right.
Okay.
And of course, we know the natural Prozac is what?
Yeah.
Exercise.
It releases endorphins.
That's right. I have to keep throwing
and you
stuff
get happy.
Yeah, aerobic exercise, first of all, increases that, but it decreases the level of stress, anxiety, and depression.
Right.
Okay?
And it's helpful
right.
for many other things.
Many
Helps control your blood sugar, your blood pressure, everything.
Yes.
So.
Any and everything.
And you can actually make yourself sick.
You can.
With negative thoughts.
Yeah.
Being depressed all the time.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. In health psychology, that's in a whole separate course I teach too, health psychology, there's a direct connection between how you think and your health.
Right. Exactly.
If you're always thinking, oh my gosh, my bone hurts, I'm sick, I'm sick. Guess what? You're gonna be sick.
Right.
That's it. As one thinketh, so is he or she. You have control of your mind.
Mind is a powerful thing. People don't believe it.
Thing.
But you can, certain things, you can actually make yourself better with positive thinking.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right.
And, say, well, this is not going to get me down. I'm going to fight this. I'll get over this.
Sure,
and, you got to be positive.
Absolutely.
Positive.
So then again, you're probably saying, well, what does thinking have to do with, leaving your past behind?
Yeah.
It has a lot to do with it.
Oh, absolutely.
It has a lot to do with it. I mean, how you think about your past may determine how you think about your future. We're telling you, leave that negativity alone. If you keep thinking, oh my gosh, I'm stuck, and I hear that a lot.
Yes.
I'm stuck, I can't get out, there's no way for me to leave this situation, blah, blah, blah. This job, how will I feed my family, blah. No, get another one, get a different job.
And you can do it.
Yeah.
Even if you're working somewhere, you take time out, you can still search for jobs while you're working somewhere else.
Absolutely.
And move on to bigger and better things.
So what we're saying basically, your thinking plays a huge role in this discussion right here, and leaving your past behind and moving on with your future. The way you think about things, the way you perceive things is key. All right, on this journey.
And I think many times people that say, oh, I'm stuck in this job or I'm stuck in this relationship, are there on purpose. They don't want to move ahead.
That's it.
That's it. The whole thing.
Yes.
Is that they don't want it for themselves.
Sure. And they're using that whole fear
They use
factor
it as an excuse.
As an excuse. Absolutely. Okay? So we're not downing anybody, and we're not talking crap about you personally, guys. Some of you guys may be personalizing some of this stuff. What we're doing is trying to encourage you and motivate you and inspire you. That's what we're trying to do. And we're trying to put that spark underneath your lovely buttocks for change. For positive,
light that fire.
Light that fire for positive change, okay? And before we move on with positive change, I went to another one of those seminars, and I'm always going to seminars, and part of the seminar was that, part of our homework was that we had to read the book, Who Moved My Cheese, okay? And that was a book,
Who
Moved My Cheese, or something like that.
Who Moved My Cheese?
Yeah, it's a fabulous story of change, and there were 4 different types of people. Well, 2 were mice and 2 were makeshift type people. So there were 4 characters in there, and as they were telling the story, you had to identify with one of the characters where you are right now in the stage of your life, and also where you want to be. So I didn't have time to read the book. So what did I do? I jumped on YouTube, right? I jumped on YouTube and found this cartoon version of the book itself. It's only like 15 minutes. There's the whole book on tape on YouTube, read on tape, so you could. This is free stuff, I'm telling you, not to go buy anything. But the cartoon version is only 15 minutes, and I'm a visual learner, so it just clicked like that for me. So I'm encouraging you guys, if you feel stuck, in a situation and you're afraid of change, to go ahead and jump on YouTube and type in "Who Moved My Cheese?" Okay, and that will help you a lot in regards.
See, now when I went to school, we had Cliff Notes. That's how you cheated. Now you have the YouTube.
Now you have YouTube.
Now I have YouTube.
Now
This is where we've gone. That's right.
You can watch a video about it.
You don't even have to read anymore.
Who cares? I mean, this is new age.
You take your final online. You use the book. You go YouTube.
That's right. Anyway, so again, I'm encouraging you to read or watch the video.
Watch the video. Don't bother reading. Why read when you can
watch? And that will help you with your transition for change. Okay?
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Where we're going.
Where we're going. Okay, next.
Electronic computer.
I know.
Leaving me behind,
See that?
I got a smartphone. It's smarter than I am.
It's all good, though. It
might be good, but does things when I don't even. I can't. I don't know. I'm confused with it. I have to ask Bev to turn things off on it. Things come up automatically. I don't know how to shut them off. That's a smartphone.
That's true.
A smartphone with a dumb person. That's what it is.
Right before the show started, and he was like, "Bev, how do I get this off my phone? How do I get this off my phone?"
I couldn't get it off.
Oh my gosh. All right. Okay.
So where are you when the phone is smarter than you are?
Oh my goodness.
There you go.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Number 5, doing some things just because others are. Bad move.
Woo, bad.
Give yourself permission to immediately walk away from anything that gives you bad vibes.
Bad vibes.
Get out.
Bad vibes.
We talked about selling drugs on the corner.
Yeah.
And people shoplifting.
Yeah.
Walk away.
Walk away. The deal is
Just
this, and I see this,
away.
problem with a lot of my college students. A lot of them, when it comes to like drinking or taking whatever kind of, smoking pot, whatever, okay? A lot of them are doing it due to peer pressure.
Right.
Just because their friends are doing it, they know it's not the right thing to do. They know that the potential of, them harming their future is huge if they deal, with these folks and do what they're doing. But they do it anyway because they what? They lack self-control, and I think self-esteem has a lot to do with it.
And again, we're in peer pressure.
Peer pressure, yeah.
Go to college. Excuse me. Go to college.
Yeah.
There's keg parties. Everybody's there drinking. I mean, I'm sure a lot of the people there don't even like beer. They just go and drink because it's a keg party.
Right, right. And
I mean, I'm guilty of it.
You are?
Of course.
I was a good girl. I never did that stuff.
Really?
Never.
So now you go to Florida and you buy $25 mojitos.
Damn
and
right.
drink 2 of them.
You're damn right.
So you're making up for it.
I'm making up. But I do that twice a year. I mean, come on.
Twice a year.
Twice a year. I get a goblet of mojito like that. Yeah.
So.
Hey, it's all good.
Yeah.
But I didn't do that stuff in college.
No?
No, no. But don't.
Where were you?
I was married. Don't forget.
Oh, that's
I did the
why.
Stupid thing of marrying young.
Oh yeah. See. So you couldn't.
Yeah, I couldn't.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna go to a keg party by yourself when you're married?
I know, right. Oh my God.
And if you're married, what's the sense of going to a keg party?
I was like
it's no
20.
fun.
No, I was 21 or 20 or something, and I was in college, and everybody. I mean, I was wearing my wedding bands and everything, but they were like, "Oh my!" And I was cute and skinny back then. Now I just got stuff hanging from all over. I was cute and skinny back then. So they wanted me to run for some sorority queen or something, and I was like, no, I just don't have the time, no, because that would take a lot of time.
Oh, sure.
Oh my gosh, a lot of your time.
Oh yeah.
But I remember it. I was like, oh my gosh, am I giving up something wonderful and positive that I could put on my resume someday, being head of a sorority?
Who knows? Well, now you know.
Now I know.
You've moved on in life. What did you miss?
I didn't. Nothing. I'm so happy. I'm so happy that.
But at that time, it was a big deal.
At that time, to the other students, it was a big deal.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't see it as such. My mind was somewhere else, man. I told you guys, I'm like on a different planet sometimes. I don't.
And it's hard to look into the future, but take it from me because I've been there, done that, and now I'm over here, and I'm here now, and it's so much easier when you get older, because it's not that you really don't care. It's just that you have more self-confidence.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
That's
and you
what
don't
it
have
is.
that when you're young.
Oh, well, we
know?
don't want to say all, young folks don't have it.
No,
A
no.
lot of young folks don't
Right.
have that self-confidence.
But you still want, you want to be accepted by your peers,
you
and
do. You do.
like me now. I really don't care.
I follow
As long as I'm happy,
You
that's
jack
it.
up. I
happy.
just don't give a damn what
I'm
you
happy.
That's right. And
That's
to be, we're talking about, whatever. To be self-actualized, like Maslow says, from Maslow hierarchy of needs, we have to decide.
Right.
When we're up there. And I think
Yeah.
when you reach a certain age,
Yeah.
when you reach a certain age and you leave all that, pettiness and nonsense behind,
Yep.
you just keep looking up. You just keep
That's
looking
it.
up. That's right.
I'm here. I'm who I am. If you
Uh-huh.
like me, I'm your friend. If you don't, move on. That's it.
And
I'm
if
who
you're a
I
toxic
am. That's it.
person, get to step in. Because we're
Get to
not trying
step
to
in.
deal with
Yeah.
people like you.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay.
And you'll find that as you get older, that friendships, although they're still important, but they don't mean as much as they did in high school, college, and when you were younger.
But I have young people, emailing me and stuff because I said we're popular online.
Right.
We're very popular online. People emailing me, oh my gosh, you're always talking about leaving toxic relationships, and that's my thing, okay?
Yeah.
Leaving toxic relationships and starting afresh, but it's so hard, what if these relationships are your family? And I get that a lot. What if they're your family? Man, I don't care who it is. If you've got negative, toxic people in your life that are doing things that are negative, and illegal, see, I'm throwing illegal in
Right.
there, okay? And are doing these negative things, you have to step away. You have, first of all, move. I'm telling you to move. Move to a different state.
Get away from your family.
Get away from them.
It's tough to leave your family, though, because you know what they say. You can pick
blood-
your
and
friends,
blood is thicker
but you
than
can't.
water.
Well, no, but
No.
you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your family.
It's
That's
tough.
who you
and
have.
I'm not saying it's not tough, but I'm saying if you're involved in a network of people you call your family,
Right.
and all these people are up to no good, all these people are drinking and drugging and stealing and carjacking and raping and doing all that negative stuff, I don't care if they're your blood. I don't care if they're your family. You have to bounce. You have to get up and get away from these people. You said guilty by association
That's
earlier.
it.
But it's further than that. It's further than that. In order to get your self-esteem and your self-confidence and your life together, you have to step away from that zone, from that environment, move away. And I'm saying move to a different state.
Yeah, don't be afraid to move
Don't be
either.
afraid to move.
I know a lot of
That's
people
right.
are afraid. Oh, my friends are here, my family's here. What am I going to do? I'm going to be all alone in another state. You know what? Fresh start.
Fresh start. And that's what we're
People
promoting.
don't know your background.
That's right. That's what we're promoting from this show is getting a fresh start. Leaving your past behind you and moving on with a more positive, beautiful future.
Yep.
Okay.
Save a few bucks so that you can live, because when you get there, you're going to have to find a job, and it may take you a
sure.
few weeks
But
or a month.
In this day and age of computers, I mean, you can find
get a job before you go there.
Most of the applications now is online, so
Right.
you have to fill out an application online. So you could be here in Connecticut or New Jersey, wherever you're at, and you could be looking for a job out in LA or Texas
Right.
or where.
Because
have
everybody
you.
emails things now. I mean, your
Everybody.
resume.
Your resume's
goes-
posted online.
yeah.
Your resume is right online, and
Yep.
you just email it to.
And you can update it
employer.
as you go along, and then you just
Absolutely.
email it out. Because people don't
Absolutely.
expect you, if you're living here, let's say in Connecticut, and you're looking at a job in California,
Right.
people don't expect you to jump on a plane and go out there. They'll look
Some
at your
of them
resume.
do.
Well, they'll
Yeah,
look
they
at your
look at
resume
resume
first.
first, yeah.
And then if they're interested in you, then
Then,
they'll ask you to
sure,
come out.
sure,
So,
absolutely.
you can't say, oh, I want that job in Oregon, and I'm going to get on a plane and take a ride
Sure,
out there.
yeah.
You'll send your resume out
And
first
if
they're interested.
if they call you for an interview, then of course you have to go out.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
And
I'm
if
not
it's-
saying not
And
to
if
go.
it's a place that you want to, potentially live in, you would want to fly out there a couple of times anyway, just to scope the area out, right? Sure. Okay, let's move
All
on.
right. Yeah, because we got to hustle here.
That's okay.
This is,
'cause
I
you
like
know-
this one.
You
This,
know when we get to talking, we can't
I know.
stop.
This is a good one. The things that you should leave in your past is not following your intuition. I love this line. One day your life will flash before your eyes. Make sure it's worth watching.
Oh,
That's great,
that is
isn't
a
it?
Great one.
That's a great line.
Oh
Make
my
sure it's worth
gosh.
watching.
Say it again. Say it again.
Okay.
Say it again.
One day your life will flash before your eyes. Make sure it's